quarter if he could top his 21-point performance from Tuesday. We are ready to go. Ready to do it in Tokyo.
When you talk to Nick Nurse, it's a number of different guys he's looking for. OG Anunoby coming back from injury.
Siakam putting it down after getting the pass up top.
Two former teammates there. You see Ibaka manhandling Westbrook to the ground.
Floater from Harden, and he has his first bucket of the night.
To be expected.
See what he can do here. Finished with 13 points on 4-10 shooting Tuesday. And a block from behind by Clint Capella.
How about the long arms of Capella there? Gets beat, but is able to recover.
James Harden.
Happened a lot in the first game between these two teams just a couple of nights ago. A lot of penetration. That lane was porous on both ends.
Westbrook's first three.
He's used to having it from the get-go. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to him, and as we see the two-man game there with Capella, give it to give it to Westbrook, and let Harden spot up our other guys out on the floor that are going to have to share the basketball. You have to remain engaged.
Ibaka pivoting, turning it around and getting it over Capella for two.
You can see the defense that Nick Nurse is trying to employ this year.
Westbrook up top for Capella.
Gerald Green appropriately named as in always a green light.
Norman Powell takes his first shot and nails it as he gives Clint Capella a breather. Taylor, the 18-year vet.
There's that jumper that Siakam's been working on, ready to shoot.
There's a takeaway. Siakam all alone, and the flush finish. Harden going back on McCall for three, and he drains it.
Let's do the dance, big young fella. He was asked to do it an awful lot, and at times it can be taxing to have to do it, especially when you're adjusting on the fly, so to speak. There's Russell with the knockdown.
Westbrook drives into a double team and dumps it off for Tyson Chandler.
Our better move just kind of followed Ibaka right on his back. Russell with the good find.
Good ball movement from Toronto. Terrence Davis.
Well, he's going to want to log some minutes. He's going to have to impress Nick defensively. We know about his shooting. Speaking of shooting.
Here's Russell. Kicking it outside to Gordon. Takes another one. McLemore back to Gordon. The second try goes down for Eric Gordon. He's playing tight defense. O'Shea Brissett missing on the dunk. Tries to go back on the reverse. A little more control. Norman Powell draining the three.
Van Fleet.
See Harden finding the open man. It's P.J. Tucker.
And cross underneath and come out the other side. Now you're running straight into the corners.
Raptors on the run, and Ibaka drowning the dunk. Good defense to take away from Van Fleet there. Powell gets his strip, gets it back, and puts it in off the window with the lead, 50-48.
See the attention Harden gets even off the ball.
Coming in on the runner, able to finish.
But he got fouled too. You can see him lobbying.
Norman Powell. And the Raptors ahead by 3. 11 points for Powell so far. The lob up to Capella. Chris Clemens taking notes. James Harden again. Waltzing through the lane, uncontested. Van Fleet with tight defense on Harden, and the ball tipped away. Here's Van Fleet, leaving it up for Siakam. McLemore.
Bad shot. No reason to take that shot.
Here's Powell for three, and that is good.
Can't put it in front, he'll take it.
Siakam loses his footing. Harden kicking it outside to Tucker. Takes the three and hits. P.J. Tucker.
A good shot, out of rhythm. Defender was up on him.
Powell leads Toronto with 14 points. Ibaka got a fingertip on that ball.
Fleet's going to put his name into the proceedings along with Norman Powell. That man right there with the ball as well, Anunoby.
Good pass inside to Ibaka, and Serge Ibaka finishing at the rim.
There, Van Fleet pressing the issue, but got it blocked.
Westbrook taking the pass from Harden, finishing at the cup. At the rim.
Rockets trying to run a flex offense, unable to even get into it.
Powell for three again. And Fleet way off with the three.
Not sure why he shot that, but it'll advise nonetheless.
James Harden plus the foul. Hollis Jefferson and Stanley Johnson, two former Arizona Wildcats on the floor. Daniel House going to the rim and finishing with the two-hand flush.
You want to keep the unit as cohesive, I guess is the word I'm looking for, where they're used to playing each other. Don't disrupt the unit as much as possible, as we see Chandler responding inside as well.
And it's taken by House. Can't convert.
Gasol's deflection started that exchange. Just unable to convert the Raptors.
Austin Rivers off the fade from Harden. 3-point game. Just over 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Westbrook ties it up. 7 seconds to go. 2-point Raptor lead. Here's Westbrook. Right through the lane to the cup. And we're tied again.
Be surprised to see him exit soon as well. Just get a couple more trips up and down.
Westbrook putting on the moves and finishing with the foul. And it's rebounded by Davis. Terrence Davis on the crossover and the lefty finish plus the foul. With some of the Rockets' top players.
Well, to the average fan, it might not mean much, but if you're one of these family members as Russell gets all the way to the cup.
They rallied from 17 points down to take it 134-129 over Houston. Here they have the lead in the fourth quarter, and that lead gone. Austin Rivers, and the point, Clemens again, and he hits again. Chris Clemens, all still loose. Here's Austin Rivers, takes the three, and it's put back in by Gerald Green.
I believe that was in Vegas in 2007 when he did that.
Yeah, Gerald Green, 12 years in the league, he can still jump really high.
Yeah. Still has the ups.
Isaiah Taylor nailing the three-pointer for Toronto. Isaiah Hartenstein throws a pass through traffic, and it's taken by Matt Thomas.
Good defense by Thomas, having his hands up. Didn't even see the ball really, but the hand up got the deflection and steal. Good pass, too.
106-103. Rockets in the lead. Taylor finding Hernandez, dumping it down for Chris Boucher.
Hatch and look opposite. That's exactly what he did. That baseline was wide open. Able to break the defense down with two passes.
Hartenstein finishing the alley-oop from Daniel House. You see the tandems forming in the West, but the Warriors are not the same Warriors, obviously.
Odds on right now to win it again. Back-to-back MVP.
Taylor for the tie, and the tip by Boucher. A one-point game with a minute 23 to play.
Basketball fan, but you also got to be neutral, right? I don't know too many people who root for both.
3-point game under a minute to play. 1.8 seconds on the shot clock. Clemens hoists it up. The back tip, Rockets control again. McLemore hits the three.
His team to follow orders.
Nick Nurse, the only head coach to win an NBA and 115-111. Played in all 5 games for the Rockets in the Summer League. So a 6-point lead for Houston as this one winds down. 15 seconds to go.
Yeah, they shot some threes, Houston for sure. But the dribble drive was open too. Defense is not yet where they want to be.
Well, that'll close it out in Tokyo.